Morning, Bethany. As David mentioned, I have the privilege, along with 8 other men, to serve you, Bethany, on the overseer board. And one of our responsibilities during this time of pastoral transition is to keep you informed as a body. And so I wanted to do that this morning and point your attention to just a few things. And most of what we wanted to keep you informed about were in 2 emails this week. And so if you're up on your email, some of what I'm going to say, much of what I'm going to inform you of, you've probably read already, but that's okay. We want to make sure that we're reinforcing that this morning. But there's an email that went out on Monday, the 4th, and in that email, we covered 3 main topics. One was a financial update for us as a body, and the essence of that update is that we're doing okay in our finances. During a time of pastoral transition, often that can be a time as a church where finances are difficult, but we're doing okay as Bethany, and we're thankful for that. We praise God for that. We did, however, identify that we'd like to bridge a gap in our finances before the end of the year. There's a $23,000 amount that we'd like to see if we can raise as a body and bridge the gap as to where we're at in our giving. And there's been a faithful group of givers that has stepped forward and has committed to raising half of that amount. So then we've asked the rest of the Bethany body to participate for that $11,500. So if, we'd ask you to pray about that. See if God places any amount on your heart so that between now and the end of December, if you'd like to be part of that and help raise those additional funds, please just do that and mark that as an additional gift anytime that you decide to give that between now and the end of the year. Second is that we have had a team that's been reviewing our bylaws as Bethany. That's an activity that we undertake as a board every 3 years, and that's been occurring. That team has completed their review. They're going to make some recommendations to the overseer board, and we will be back to you as a body with what that entails, what those updates will look like. Third, wanted to be sure you're aware that there's a congregational meeting, and that is on Sunday, December 8th, and there will be 2 topics that we talk through at that meeting. They'll be during the services. One is that we need to vote a second time on constitutional updates. And I know that sounds really strange, but that's something that we need to do. According to the bylaws, we approved changes to our Constitution a year ago. Now we need to ratify those changes 1 year later. And so if you want more information about that, there was a video that was posted as part of the email that did go out, and you can learn more about what that entails in that video. And then lastly, there was an email that went out Friday, and that email was in regards to the town hall meeting that we will be holding today as a body after the second service, so from 12:30 to 1:30. And the focus of that town hall meeting is to bring you up to speed on our pastoral search update. So the senior pastor search team is going to be here for that. John Payne, who I'll introduce in a minute, is going to join us for that meeting as well. Many details were shared in that email. We're going to cover that ground again. If you'd like to be here for that town hall meeting, we invite you to join us, and there'll be an extended time for questions and answers as well. So if you'd like more information or have questions, that's the time to do it at our meeting from 12:30 to 1:30 today. That's a lot, I know. Thanks for your attention and staying with me. Both emails are printed for you, so if you don't have email or you missed the emails or you'd like to see those this morning, they're out at the welcome desk this morning, printed copies of those emails, so feel free to grab those.